Yo!
Memory presses onward, vainglorious.
Okay, so let's get right into the heat of the topic. For the location of File 4, you'll be able to visit the setting is in Boston, so you'll be able to travel in a desolated and nuclear post-apocalyptic Boston, which is pretty cool. And you'll be able to visit locations as Vault 111, which is actually the place where it starts after 200 years of just time skip, because we don't know what happened after the bomb fails. And after, you'll be able to go at ground zero, where the bomb fails. There's also gonna be a garage, which is maybe the place we've seen in the trailer. If you haven't seen it, there's the Wanderer trailer, the official Fallout 4 trailer, and also there is the Bethesda press conference, which contained a lot of info on that. So if you want, you can check it out. I don't know. And after, you'll be able to visit Diamond City, which is maybe the I've never been to Boston, so whatever. The Institute, actually, which is pretty cool. It's gonna be I think the MIT, and near that Harvard thing. So the Institute, yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna be able to visit university, yeah, instead of going in and okay, whatever. But the Bunker Hill Monument, it's also another location. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. The MA State House, the USS Constitution, maybe it's a ship, because USS is like ships or so, and the Skoldick Square. So that makes it all for the locations. Let's talk about something. So for system requirements, you're gonna need at least the minimum. You're gonna need an OS Windows 7, 8, 10, 64-bit OS required, which means you won't be able to play it on 32-bit, which is like Vista and older, obviously. You'll need a processor, Intel Core i5 2300, 2.8 GHz, AMD Phenom II, the rest, or equivalent, and you'll need memory, 8GB RAM. You're gonna need a graphics card, NVIDIA GTX 550 Ti, 2GB AMD Radeon HD 7870, 2GB or equivalent. This is a pretty, I would say, average gaming card. It's not the best, but it's the minimum for Fallout 4, so I guess it's kind of decent. The hard drive is gonna be you'll need 30 GB available space. Yeah, that's a lot. Make sure to have a lot of space on your computer, not like I know sometimes it takes more than 30 GB, and if there's patches and all, you need to prevent that. So have enough space for Fallout 4. Okay, now for the interesting part, the recommended. Well, if you have a lot of money to spend, or if you already have those components, that's the maximum you'll be able to get out of Fallout 4 with OS. It's the same. Processor, it's an Intel Core i7-4790, 3.6 GHz, AMD FX 9590, 4.7 GHz or equivalent. The memory is 8GB RAM. For the graphic card, 8GB RAM is the same in minimum and maximum, so obviously you're gonna need 8GB RAM. It's like pretty much standard those days, I think. Yeah. For the graphics card, if you want the best, you'll have NVIDIA GTX 780, 3GB AMD Radeon R9 290X, 4GB or equivalent. The hard drive is also 30GB available space, because it's the same game. So obviously you don't need more space because it's It's just about running it. And you can have better components than this. I don't know if it's the maximum, but it's the recommended. So you can have like 16 gigabyte RAM. I don't know. You can have whatever you want. But the point is, that's the range of things you'll need to get like from minimum to the maximum of performance if you want to play it like at the best of the best experience. So yeah, next on. Now let's talk about the specials. I changed my voice just for that. Yeah, that's really special. So in Fallout 4, which is really interesting, you'll be able to go acquire different perks, I guess, in the walkthrough of the game. You'll be able to define your type of player you are, and define how you use your attributes to manage in the game, and also progress as you want it. So it's a pretty cool feature. It is called, first off, you have strength, you have perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. For strength, it's about like okay, no, just so for the strength, you'll be able to carry weight and satisfying the minimum strength requirements on weapons, which means you'll be able to carry more stuff if you want to travel to another place, and if you are in a fight, or if you just like grab stuff, you'll be able to catch more with strength. As for perception, you'll be able to have range combat, distance modifiers, and the first aid, doctor, lockpick, traps, and pilot skills. With perception, you'll be able to notice things that allow you to open new things, new dialogues on occasion. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of a quick time event special thingy. Perception. As for endurance, come on, soldier. No, just kidding. I'm always kidding. Not always, but a lot of times. Okay. Endurance is one of the 7 primary statistics in the special systems. Well, endurance is pretty simple. You're gonna have more resistance to poison, hit points, radiation, and also your healing rate will be increased. So, well, that's pretty accurate for me. Yeah, for charisma, charisma is one of the 7 primary statistics in the special character systems. Again, it's gonna be like when you chat to people and you have companion. Well, you'll be able to just chit chat your way around and complete the game like without any problems, because you'll be with your best friend and just, yeah, boy, man, you want to drink? Yeah, let's drink. That's about it. Charisma. Okay, now for intelligence. Intelligence, it's about just thinking. It's about when you encounter people with low intelligence, like for example, I don't know, beasts or animals or whatever, you can just like make them scare off, or you can improve, like, you have also the nerdy power up, which is like you can dig yourself out of every situation when you're in a catastrophe. Well, not every situation, but the worst. Intelligence. In 6, we got agility. Agility is really useful in combat. Actually, it helps you be more maneuverable and have a lot of skills or combat moves. You can also, you can just like show your moves. Yeah, agility. And if you're lucky, luck is gonna be really important in Fallout 4, because as many people have already said, you're gonna, and Toto Ward himself said, you're gonna run into a lot of monsters and sometimes situations you're not able to confront. So luck is the best way to save yourself, with critical chances, bonus hit points, and also if you have perks, maybe some people will help you. As for example, in Fallout New Vegas, it was a mysterious stranger. If you haven't heard of this game, Fallout New Vegas is actually pretty good. You should check it out before getting into Fallout 4 or even Fallout 3. Yeah, so it's also determining if you play, like, I don't know if there's card games in Fallout 4, maybe. Fallout New Vegas they were, because it was New Vegas, obviously, Las Vegas. So, yeah, that's pretty about it. You'll be able to be lucky in your money skills. Luck. Finally, we're at this part of the video where I tell you that Fallout 4 is actually coming out in 1 week, 7 days. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, it's pretty expensive if you want to buy it though. It's like $70 or $80 if you pre-order it. But I don't know, pre-ordering it is just like assuring yourself if you want a physical copy. But sometimes it's like, well, you don't need to pre-order it. So do what you think is best. And also, if you have luck and the strength to watch my videos, well, there's gonna be I'm gonna do a walkthrough of the Fallout 4. So if you want to jump on, it's gonna be pretty goddamn amazing, like really awesome. So just wait, and I hope I'll see you later. See ya.